Hello everyone! In the last few episodes, we breezed through the first three emperors of the Song dynasty. Today, let's dive deep into the fourth one, Emperor Renzong of Song Zhaozhen. Why give him his own spotlight episode? Because during his incredible 41-year reign 1022 to 1063 CE, he presided over what many call the absolute zenith of Chinese society, economy, and culture in the northern Song, a dazzling era of peace, prosperity, and brilliance that still shines as one of the most golden chapters in Chinese history. Emperor Renzong of Song Zhaozhen, 1010 to 1063 CE, the fourth emperor of the northern Song dynasty, reigned for 41 years 1022 to 1063 CE, the longest reign of any Song emperor, ascending the throne at age 13. He was under the regency of Empress Dowager Liu for the first 11 years and assumed personal rule in 1033. His temple name Renzong, benevolent ancestor, was the first in Chinese history to carry this honorific, and he is widely regarded as the most benevolent ruler of the Song. The official Song Shi history of Song states, as a ruler, he stopped at benevolence. The emperor truly had no cause for shame in this regard. Renzong was not a conqueror or a bold reformer, but through his benevolent and tolerant character, skill in employing talented officials, and commitment to governing, together with the scholar officials, he presided over the Renzong prosperity or Jiayu era of good governance, a period of relative peace, economic flourishing, and cultural and technological peaks in northern Song history. 1. Politics and institutions. Benevolent rule and a golden age of talent. He faithfully upheld the founding principles of Emperor Taizu, emphasizing civil over military power and preserving the ancestral regulations while strengthening the censorial and remonstrance system, Yushitai and Remonstrance Bureau, to provide independent oversight. Imperial edicts required the signature of the chief council or creating a system of shared governance and checks on autocratic power. His mild and tolerant personality allowed frank criticism. When Bao Zhang Pak spat in anger while remonstrating, Renzong calmly wiped it away with his sleeve and still accepted the advice. Severe punishments or literary inquisitions were extremely rare. Outcome: a relatively clean and just court, with factional strife present but never spiraling into destructive purges. This era produced an extraordinary array of outstanding statesmen and intellectuals. Politicians: Fan Zhongyan, leader of the kingly reforms, author of Han Qifu by Baozheng Wiang Shu, Sima Guang Wang Anshi, etc. Literary masters: all 6 Song dynasty members of the 8 masters of Tang and Song, Wiang Shu, Su Zun, Su Shi, Su Ji, Wang Anshi, Zheng Gong, were active during his reign. Others: General D. King, lyric poet Liu Yang, inventor by Sheng movable type printing, Shen Kuo, etc. This atmosphere of tolerance fostered harmony without uniformity among the literati, widely regarded as one of the most brilliant eras for Chinese intellectuals. 2. Economy and people's livelihood. Rest and recovery. Introduction of paper money. Long-term peace achieved through tribute payments of silver, silk and tea to Liao and Western Xia, allowed the population to recover and prosper without devastating wars. Economic boom. Population surged. Agriculture and commerce thrived, and the capital Kaifeng became the world's first city with over 1 million residents. Commercial tax revenue surpassed agricultural tax. World's first officially issued paper currency, official jiaozi, was formally introduced in the Chengdu region during his reign, marking a major milestone in monetary history. Although problems of redundant officials, redundant soldiers, and land concentration persisted, overall living conditions were stable, and society relatively prosperous. 3. Culture and technology. Rise of Song learning. And 3. of the four great inventions. Cultural zenith. CI poetry reached new heights. Neo-Confucianism revived. And the four books Analects Mencius. Great learning. Doctrine of the mean began to be taught as unified curriculum. Technological breakthroughs. Of China's four great inventions, three major advances occurred or matured during Renzong's reign. Movable type printing by Sheng. Military application of gunpowder. Early maritime use of the magnetic compass. Intellectual diversity flourished, laying the foundation for the Song dynasty's reputation as the pinnacle of Chinese civilization. 4. Foreign relations and military policy. Prioritizing peace. Adopted the Shan-Yuan covenant model toward Liao and Western Xia, paying annual tribute to secure over 40 years of relative peace and avoiding ruinous large-scale wars, despite setbacks such as Western Xia invasions in the 1040s and the failure of the kingly reforms. Renzong adjusted policies promptly, refusing to pursue aggressive militarism and preserving national strength. Overall historical evaluation. Renzong's achievements stemmed not from personal brilliance or sweeping reforms, but from a governance rooted in benevolence, treating officials generously, caring for the people's livelihood, tolerating dissent, and trusting capable ministers. When he died, the empire mourned him, as if losing a parent, and even the Liao Emperor Yel Hongji reported wept and held memorial services. This virtue that wins hearts created the Song dynasty's close street approximation to the Confucian ideal of benevolent rule and established a model of shared governance with the scholar official class. Though late reign issues fiscal deficits, redundant bureaucracy, and stalled reforms set the stage for Wang Anqi's later new policies. The Renzong era remains the undisputed high point of the Northern Song and is seen as the nurturing foundation for the dynasty's 300-year legacy.